Hey everyone, Ashweez Cosplay here. I'm dressed for Creators After Dark, but that's not what this video is. So this is hopefully a quick update for why I've been very slow. Not that I've been super speedy with my YouTube, but now especially slow. So Anime Frontier was back in December. It is now April, and I'm still not done editing and uploading everything. So I thought I'd give a little update to hold y'all over and also explain why. So there's two main reasons. One, I have slowed down my cosplay hobby significantly because I recently got to join an amazing creative project that I will not go into big detail, but it's an amazing opportunity, but it is like, and it is paid, which is nice, but it is a side gig and it does eat into my free time. So I still have my day job as a graphic designer, and then I have this side gig, which is also graphic design. And it's been a lot of fun. It's a great team, super talented people. It's a very amazing project, and I can't wait to go more into detail on that later when I'm able to. But it has eaten into my evenings and my weekends. I also just haven't gotten to do a lot of my other hobbies like music or writing. But that said, I am very much enjoying the side gig. I'm very creatively fulfilled from it. So do not feel sorry for me. I'm good. The other main reason is that something happened, and it has split my life into two, the before and after. And what that is that after Anime Frontier and pretty much working myself to the bone for that con, I worked the repair booth. I helped out a little bit with the cosplay contest, just a little bit, just to help with little things right before they went on stage. And, just doing photo shoots and hanging out and after parties and blah, blah, blah. I did not sleep enough. For basically a week, I didn't have good sleep leading up to the con. I did not have good sleep during the con. I did not have good sleep after the con. It was bad. Me and sleep were not doing well. And that unfortunately led to what I will call a mental health event. The doctors say it was psychosis, but basically what happened was I got extremely manic, all throughout the con, because I barely had any sleep, and I was just so excited. I was so amped up and full of adrenaline for the con, and I couldn't sleep at night because I couldn't turn my brain off. And even, taking the Monday after Frontier off of work, it wasn't enough. I was still getting myself amped up. I was on Discord call after Discord call, socializing, all this stuff digitally, and not letting my brain just shut down and relax and get back to baseline. So I worked myself up into psychosis, which basically entailed me being convinced of things that weren't there. That was definitely not happening. It felt very much like a dreamlike state. So when you're dreaming and you don't quite know that you're dreaming and you just go along with anything that's happening, in dream logic, it makes total sense. But then when you wake up and you think about the dream, you're like, oh, that doesn't make any sense. No, what do you mean? That's how it felt, but I was awake the whole time. So, we're not gonna go super into it, but if you want to read more and a very, very, very detailed account of what happened to me in December, I highly recommend you read my blog post. I wrote it with a lot of care. It was difficult to write, but I thought it was very important because I'm very much a mental health advocate and very much the type of person that wants to get rid of mental health stigma, because it's very important. It's, everybody has this focus on physical health, but what about mental health? So I will link that link. I will link the blog post in the description, but we didn't even get to the big part. The big part is, because of this, my husband and my bestie, Casey, did what? Ended up calling an ambulance for me because they didn't know what to do with me. I can't blame them. That's, what do you do when someone is having a mental health crisis? So an ambulance was called, they came over, they took me to the ER, and they did not want to release me unless I went to a behavioral hospital. Not by choice, not of my choice. We didn't get to choose what hospital. They're like, this one, it's going to be this one. And you don't really have a choice. and you need to consent to it, and if we're not, it's going to be court ordered. And I'm like, I don't want it to be court ordered. I don't want that on my record. I don't want whatever comes with that. Yeah, I was admitted to a behavioral hospital, more colloquially known, got it, nailed it, as a psych ward. And I was there for 9 days and 8 nights. I got admitted Tuesday after Frontier. By Thursday, I had finally gotten sleep and I was feeling back to normal, but I did not get released until Christmas Eve, like in the afternoon. I'm basically telling you all this because I don't want you to repeat my mistakes. I know a lot of people are subscribed to this YouTube pretty much for my con vlogs, because that's like all I really post. I don't really post anything else. I mostly do con vlogs, and I mostly do this for myself because I like to capture all the memories that I make with my friends and all the people that I meet. And I know some people will watch these vlogs because they're like, oh, like, what is this con like? And like, you know, that's how they dip their toes into it. But unfortunately, there's a lot of this con culture of like crunching, putting aside sleep, not eating, not meeting your necessities so that you can do con stuff, which is, it's not good. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not good for you. And you may be fine at the time, but you'll pay for it later. And in my case, I paid for it with a 9-day stay at a hospital and, you know, a big medical bill that fortunately I was able to afford, but, you know, that's not always the case. So please take care of yourselves, you know, drink water, eat, and like eat. I'm not talking like a monster and like maybe a protein bar. Like eat an actual meal. Do that at cons, sleep, you know? And I think the thing that I struggle with the most as a people pleaser and as someone that just, you know, I get really excited about things, you know, is saying no to things when you hit your limit, before you hit your limit, because I just kept saying yes to everything at Anime Frontier. Yes to that photo shoot at midnight. Yes to the after party. Yes to this. Instead of being like, whoa, let's slow down. You haven't slept. You need to go back to your hotel and sleep for a while. You need to turn your brain off and rest. So I'm telling you all this because, again, I don't want you to repeat my mistakes. It's not good. And I'm also telling future me, hello, hi, future me, don't do this again. You put your family and your friends through a lot, and thankfully you have an amazing support network that was able to help you during this time of crisis. But it was very taxing for everyone involved, and it's not a fun experience. I don't recommend it. Don't do it. So that's a lot of why I've taken a step back with cons a lot. Like right now I only have 3 on the schedule. It's Creators After Dark, which I'm dressed for right now. Otaku Odyssey, which I'm only going to for a day. And then Anime Frontier, which is until December. But I've slowed down significantly. I'm not working in these cons. I am attending them. I am doing them for fun. Because we've also learned that if I both work and play at a con, I don't sleep. So this has gone on long enough. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for being here. I don't think I say that enough as far as, you know, the people that subscribe to this channel. But thank you for being here. I hope you stuck around for this video. I hope you do read the blog post because it goes into a lot of detail. And it's something I wrote really, like almost immediately after. I gave myself like a few days to like process it, but it has a very detailed account of like day by day what was happening. Hopefully it's something that you don't have experience with. I did learn by posting that there are a lot more of us than I thought as far as people who have had experience being admitted to something like that. So weirdly found a community that way. Yeah, I want you to take care of yourself. If not for me, for you. Do it for you. You are valued. You are loved. You Your value is not tied to what you can do. You have value just by being you, and, you know, you're worth it. You're worth self-care and relaxing and taking a step back. Step back. This has gone on long enough. I will see you in the next one. Bye.